Lovers of Creative Ends International. Today I want to show you a different way of making body pleated turban and how it will look outstanding. And so to do that, you can see all the materials I said I needed on the screen. So I'll start by making the base for the turban. I know that a lot of you can already make base, so for the interest of those beginners, I still need to like introduce a little bit of the base. So I started by folding in at least 1 inch, and I turn it twice so that it can be neat. All right, I don't want to turn once. If you are going to turn once, then you need to weave the beginning, so you use your interlock machine for the beginning. But if you are not using your interlock machine for the beginning, then you need to turn it twice. Then you create your base the way you see me creating now. And because I want to make a V base, I'm going to create two of this same um plate. All right, two. And of course the measurement is 17 by 17. So after that, I'll just cross it. I like sewing down my base, so I don't like crossing while I'm trying to close. I like to cross it, and then later I'll put my turban cover, and then I'll close. So after crossing this, I'll put it aside, and then I'll go ahead to create the body plate. So I'm using fiber. This system of body plate is different from the usual one that we fold in to sew. This time around, all you need to do is cover up the fiber with the material you intend to use. The best material for this production is usually dull shirt or satin. I prefer dull shirt anyway. It comes out better. The I don't know, it comes out better. Just try dull shirt, you like it. But what I'm using now is yori yori. Though yori yori came out well, but I'll prefer you use dull shirt. Dull shirt is that silky material that is stretchy and is shining a little. It has its own kind of beauty. It comes out better with this design. So I did this without having to decorate it, but when you are doing yours, you can actually decorate it. Now the major focus for this design is the popping or no sabi speak English of the stitches, because there is fiber inside. As you sew, the stitch will be deepened inward, and a part of it will pop. I don't know whether na pop or na puff. It will like come up, so that's just the reason for this design. The fact that the stitches will deepen inward, and a part of it will be pushing out in a dramatic way. It's not like the usual um body pleat we do. And the part that will come up will look better than when you do your normal body plate. You can see how distinct the lines are, how it is being deepened inward, and how the part that need to pop up is actually popping up. So you cannot get this part to really pop up without having your fiber inside. Don't mind my English. So the fiber is the reason why the part that has to pop up is popping up. Okay, and that is the major reason for the design. Remember that your fiber is just 10 inches, the depth. 10, don't allow it to exceed 10. Oh, 10, you can even do 9. and then the width is 10 while the length is 28. Okay, so when you are done making it like this, we'll go ahead and use the second no, the second material to cover. um so we are going to cover it up with a second material. That one will now help us to cover the fibre, and then it will also help us to be able to attach the base neatly, because when you have two material or fabric covering from both back and front, the rough edges of your base is hidden, and that part you do not need to weave it anymore. So you see how the part that need to pop up did pop up. All right, so, and it's very clear, obvious, the lines are obvious. It's just like body pleat, but you can see that it I didn't do it in the same manner that we normally use for body pleat, by folding inward and sewing inward. That's not what I did. So to put in the pleat, you see what I just did. Place the pleat facing yourself, and then make sure that the fabric, which is the material, the right side is facing the right side. That is, when you put it together now, right side facing right side. Okay, with that one, by the time you finish sewing and you turn it over, the two right sides will come out. Then when you want to sew the base, very importantly, we are not using the base without belt. So because of that, we will cut the base at 8.5 inches. 8.5. So this point we cut it at 8.5, and then we will now flip it over and sew. When we are done sewing, we will attach the handle to it. The reason you have to use handle is because already, even though the fabric I use is a stretchy fabric, I already introduced fiber, and of course you will not expect that the fiber will be stretchy, so that's why we have to add handle. So to do that, we have to leave a part of the base unsewn, so we will not sew that part, we'll push it out, and then, so that by the time we are done covering it, when we turn it out, we will see that extra part where we can actually add the handle without stress. Okay, so we go ahead and sew. As you sew, it's your duty to keep checking to see that you are not leaving any part behind. I don't use people for example, I use myself. Sometimes when I sew and I'm not carefully checking, I finish sewing and find out that some part I needed to sew inward, I didn't sew it. And then that, me, I don't like stress. So I don't like stress, seriously. So I just want to do it right at once, you understand? So I like to check, double check as I sew. I don't just sew like, oh, freestyle to sew. No, I double check again and again, because anything that will make me lose anything, I don't like it. And when you lose, your work will not be as neat as it ought to be. I've had situations where I have to lose, and especially when you are sewing with scuba, when you lose, you see the holes and all of that. Or if you don't want to lose in a hurry, then you lose carefully. In short, you will regret even making that mistake at all. So the best thing is, please double check as you sew. So look at the part I'm opening now. I have to push inward. Let me zoom this part for you. So this is how you push it inward and then you sew. So by the time you are done and then you flip it over, you will find out that that part that you actually pushed inward will be separated, so it will be easy for you to fix in the handle. So I repeated the same process on the other side by pushing inward at least 1 inch. The part that you are going to push inward should just be like a distance of 1 inch, a portion that you can comfortably wrap your handle on. It shouldn't be too long, because once it's too long it's still going to pose a challenge to you. So 1 inch is okay. Okay, so you push your 1 inch on the left, you push your 1 inch on the right, so that on both the left and the right hand side you'll have a space to comfortably fix your handle. I've made such mistakes before where I do not push inward, and at the end of the day I begin to struggle how to fix the handle. All right, so now look at it. This is it. You see the part we left, we pushed inward. That's the part that we didn't sew. All right, we didn't sew it. You just see that we didn't sew it. All right, if you sew everything you have stress. So so now we are going to cover. When you want to cover, use 13.5. In short, use 14, because if this cap is not landing properly on the head, it will look like a cartoon. It's not going to be beautiful. That's just what I mean by that. So you have to ensure that it lands properly on the head. That is, it can sit properly, and that's why I said the depth shouldn't exceed 10. If it's more than 10, it's going to be too big. Yes, normally when we do body pleat we do 28 by 28, but this one is 10 by 28. You have to do anything make you to exceed 10, it will be too big. All right, so we just go on it, we cover using 14. 14, oh, so we cover using 14 and then we cut off the excess. At this point we are done. We are done. Oh, we are done with this cap. All we need to do now is that we weave, cut off the fiber, and then you weave. Okay, then after weaving, so after we are done weaving, we sew the handle. Because I've not fixed the handle, we are going to fix the handle. Then when you are done fixing the handle, you simply pull it together from the top and also from the bottom, like this. Do not touch the straight back. Don't touch the straight back. That's the normal way we do our body pleat before. So do not touch the straight back, just the front and the back. You pull together and you are done. So let me use this opportunity to say welcome to the people that are just discovering Creative Ends International for the first time. Thank you very much for watching my video. If today is your first time with us, please do not forget to subscribe to our channel and become a subscriber. Hit on the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever we upload new videos. And again, this is to announce to everyone that we have started our channel membership. The channel membership give opportunity to subscribers and lovers of Creative Ends International to support us in one way or the other, so that we can do better with our production. And there are a lot of benefits that comes with you becoming our channel member. I'm sorry. For instance, you have access to exclusive videos from us. But I don't just want this to be about the exclusive video access. I want it to be about supporting Creative Ends International in one way or the other, so that you can help us to do better with our production. So please go ahead and use the new button you are seeing on the channel, which is indicating join. Click on that join button. It will lead you into the page where every other information that you need to fill you can fill them and YouTube will add you to our channel membership. Thank you very much. I appreciate everyone. A lot of people have joined already. I appreciate you for joining. Thank you for supporting me to lift my hands up. I am so grateful. God bless you all. All right. So that's by the way. We go ahead with this video. I did not decorate this cap because the major thing is I wanted to show you how to make this new design of body pleat where you do not need to sew inward. All you need to introduce is your fiber. Once you are done introducing the fiber, you will get a very good result from whatever you do. Okay, so that's it for today's tutorials. Let's see it on our dummy's head. You can see how each of the lines and the design is actually very clear. You look at how distinguished it looks, and with this design like this, you do not need a turban lift anymore. You do not need a turban lift anymore. So just go ahead and create yours, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.